Hey, Derek. Thanks for the help this morning, Derek. Appreciate it. All right. Let me make sure that I've got this thing. Every time I always put the bottom too low. But you'll notice some differences here. You'll notice some differences. Oh, I got to tweet about this. I got to get my Twitter thing going here. Okay, first off, I always turn off autocomplete. I don't want my old searches showing up when I'm typing in here. Home remedies for underarm rash. I'm joking. Hey, Kate. I mean, if I did search that, I wouldn't want it showing up. That's all I'm saying. Let's see here. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna go to Twitter. Live now. Going to be integrating my new React Native library into Ignite today. Come hang out. I guess I should React Native Live. There we go. Music coming through? It looks like it is. All right, so let's see here. Got to get all situated here. Colo Loco. Yarn. I wouldn't mind writing some tests for React Native Colo Loco. Oh, here's another thing I want to do. Actually, never mind. I'm not going to mention that on stream. We will be working on documentation as well. Moore, YouTube, stop banning my messages. What are you doing, Moore? What are you trying to say? Are you being bad? We do need this Android Kotlin example as well. But okay, so let's also jump into Ignite because master pull. Let's make sure. What? I don't have any changes. Let's go look. I'm curious if there are any. Ignite infinite red. You'll notice something new about my stream if you are a keen observer. Nothing illegal, just I chatted how I was impressed seeing your family on the background. Oh, thank you. Yeah. I love my family. You can only see part of it on the stream. I have four kids. Okay, let's go Ignite. Okay, pull requests. No. Has Harris... Harris has not. Okay, he has not addressed the issues there. We got to get him to do that, or we got to do it ourselves, because this has been hanging out there for a while. Let's go back. So, one thing I'm curious... Are we still on the old version of React Native? We are. Darn. I was hoping that Leon would have this updated. Yeah, I know he's working on it. He's just not done yet, so that's okay. Go crack the whip. All right. Let's go ahead and open this up in VS Code. Furkan, sorry about the weird. It says it just subscribed, which I've been trying to fix this. So the problem is that subscriptions, for whatever reason, show up in that really large, ugly font, and I'm not really sure why. Oh, well, are you kidding me? Derek, our changes didn't take effect. Why? Why they didn't take effect, I don't know. The layout changed, but not the change to the alert box. Yeah, it's not working every time I change it. I must be doing something wrong here. So I'm gonna hit done there. Oh, you know what? I don't think I'm supposed to hit done. You can't see what I'm doing. Actually, I'll move it over here. So I don't think I'm supposed to hit done. I think I'm supposed to click this. Remove the media. And then let's go 32. Wait, what am I supposed to do now, though? I feel like I'm supposed to hit done now. You see how it looks here? Can I click off of it? Now I hit done. I'm gonna replay Furkan's. Actually, Avnish subscribed right before, so let's repeat that alert. Still gigantic. So that must not be it. Yeah, no change. Let's verify. So that's subscriptions, subscriber, because it says look at this. It didn't take. You know what I'm gonna do actually is just delete it, and then wait a minute here. Now it's not letting me. No, I gotta cancel that. All right. Hey Ahmed, font size is still 64. Yeah, what the heck? Did you merge my pull request on Colo Loco? I have not looked at it yet. I'm excited to go look at it. Let's go check that out in just a second. I'm trying to fix this stupid thing. All right. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. I click here, right? Try to get this to us. Oh, geez. Not that big. All right. So I click here. I go to media. I remove this little guy. I go to the title message and I change that to 32. And then the text color, I'm actually not going to do that yet. So every time I hit done, it doesn't seem to respect that. So something's weird here. Click done. Oh, you know what? It is locked. I wonder if it doesn't allow changes while it's locked. Subscribers, yeah, okay, so let's try this again, but this time with it unlocked. Media, remove. I'm getting good at this, at least. I'm getting good at this. Yeah, I can't wait to see what you did on Colo Loco. And then we do need the color will be this B700FF. Hit done. And now I'm going to replay Avnish. Yeah, that didn't work. It's about an issue that happened with me at the end of the last live in Android. Interesting. Yeah, see, it still didn't. Even with it unlocked, it didn't take. So something's going on here. Maybe I can't edit it during a stream or something. Whatever. We're not going to focus on that. Oh, I did notice one thing though. On the chat box is running into the, let's see here. Chat box is running into the top there. So let's just go ahead and move that down a bit so that it doesn't run into the stats, you know? Okay, let's lock that. I'm constantly tweaking this thing. I should just take the time. Probably Derek and I take the time to go in there and, you know, do it properly. But actually, I don't want to open Ignite CLI. First, I am going to go look at React. Let's see here. GitHub.com, Jamon Holmgren, React Native Colo Loco. And there is a PR. Fix co-located files path. It was looking for Java files in the wrong path. Gradle Damon. Checkout number 2. Weird. So, why is this not happening for me? Oh, I see what you're doing. You're getting the user dir, whatever that is. And then you're going with the app path from there. Looks reasonable. Yeah, it looks reasonable. Thank you. I appreciate this. I think this is probably if you're using the Gradle Daemon. By A7MED Mahmoud. So let's fix Android. Put in the format that I use. I haven't set up yet semantic release, which I will at some point here, so that I can Gradle Jamon's evil cousin. Oh, Gant's in the house. Okay, that's funny. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump into the boilerplate here, which is Ignite's boilerplate, and we're gonna yarn. Let me make the font size bigger. And there we go. So it bugs me a little bit that we're on an old version of React Native. You know, it is what it is. Let's go to, let's see, iOS. So, I don't know, like, I don't know. So here's the problem I'm running into right now. If I don't upgrade React Native to the latest, there very well could be some issues that pop up here. And I know I ran into one of them at least. That, let's see, auto linking, blah, blah, blah. It's doing all this stuff. Yeah. I know I ran into one when I was doing something earlier with Ignite. And I kind of feel like, well, okay. I know how to fix that problem at least. So the problem I ran into, I had to like go into Xcode and link some file and stuff like that. I know how to fix that one. So we can at least do that. And I'm gonna actually check out a new branch feature, Colo Loco. So we're gonna integrate Colo Loco. So I'm not going to upgrade React Native yet. And I'm gonna let Leon do his thing there. But we're going to run this. So first off, one of the cool things about the new Ignite is that you can run the boilerplate right from the directory. So we're gonna do that. Let's get that spun up. It's gonna take a little bit. iPhone 12. Well, that's what I have. So. So what we're gonna do is we're going to we're gonna let this build. In the meantime, I'm gonna go make sure that I've pulled down the latest Colo Loco. Let me make sure I feel like Twitter de-emphasizes I only get like a few likes on any tweet that includes the Twitch link. I don't think Twitter likes Twitch. But that's okay. We'll keep forging forward. Yeah, so we pulled down that. Let's yarn. Make sure everything is yarned up here. Good. There's no actual, like, dependencies in this, and I'm going to try to keep it that way. No direct dependencies. There's some pure dependencies like, you gotta have CocoaPods. But who doesn't use CocoaPods? If you're not using CocoaPods, you don't get my script here. Okay, so we're gonna load this up. Once it's loaded up, then we will integrate React Native Colo Loco ahead of time, and I think we should actually integrate Swift. Ahmed, you should hide the Twitch inside your JamonHolmgren.com page. Make Twitter work for its hate. That's fair. Just be like, but even I feel like any link, you share any link and it's de-emphasized. Vamshi, my day's going really well so far. Got a good night's rest. I got my kids off to school. It was actually like really frosty this morning. My 8-year-old was like, Jack Frost came. I don't know if Jack Frost is a thing where you live, but around here, Jack Frost is like this, mythical creature that comes and puts frost everywhere on the ground. Do you get frost where you are? Maybe you're in a climate where frost isn't a thing. I know there are some places. It got cold. Ahmed, I will like your tweets. So you'll have one like. Okay. Still building. Yep. Loading this up. How's your day going, Vamshi? So it ships with an iOS and an Android folder. And this obviously is not used for Expo. By the way, I just thought of something. We have that script, right? Rather than building it into the boilerplate, we could just run the script to set this up. I have more YouTube follower or viewers right now than I have Twitch. YouTube is representing today. I appreciate it, YouTube. You all are awesome. By the way, that twitch.tv/Jamon Holmgren, we should just change it to rn.live. On the bottom of the screen here that you can see. rn.live, I mean, we pay a lot of money for that. Might as well, right? Okay, still building, still building, still building. Yeah, let's go take a look at that. Let's not here. No, again, I need to actually back out of here and code dot in the ignite folder, not in the boilerplate folder. Someday I will work at Infinite Red, I hope. Ahmed, I like that attitude. Right now we don't hire outside the US, and if I remember right, I don't think you're in the US or Canada. But you know, that could change eventually. And people that come and hang out with us here on the stream, we get to know you. It's usually a better way to kind of get to know who's Infinite Red material, you know what I mean? Like, I appreciate it. And if not, like, that's all right. Like, we can be friends. We can do our thing, right? M1 is not arrived yet, so things are still gonna be slow. Oh, hey, Jed. My name's Jeff. Sorry, Jed. I'm actually gonna make this slightly smaller. Is that too small? A little bigger. Okay, so here's the thing that we can do. Actually, this makes... Okay. This actually makes all the sense in the world. Okay, my current thought process is, the question in front of us is, do we run the script, yarn install Colo Loco, or do we do it in the boilerplate and have it all dialed in there, and then don't worry about running the script. Infinite Jeff is here. It is a party. So I guess I had a good day until one bug with Moment.js and time zones showed up. I thought Moment was pretty bug free. Like, what's the deal there, Momshi? Okay, we had actually something broke. I believe that this is probably related to the issue that I had. Module map not found. React core module map not found. All right, we need to Google this. I don't know what this is. 7 in my username is the same as H because it somehow looks like is that the H letter in Arabic? I didn't know that. That's cool. Okay, I've looked at this one before. And I think we may just need to... That's not it. That's not it. Build. Use Xcode workspace. Do we just need to npx pod install? That's potentially the issue here. Not that. Not that. Wow, geez. Ooh, we have a problem here. Pod install failed. Why did pod install fail? I kind of feel like I need to just remove, let's see here, scripts, React Native pods. Yeah, I think this is our problem. So if I just go into iOS, I go into cd. Oh, we don't have. Huh. Cannot load such file. React Native pods. Do we have to like remove all of our node modules and re-yarn? I don't like how long it takes to yarn the Ignite boilerplate. We should probably streamline that a bit. Well, not really, but in English there's not a that letter, so we use H instead. Yeah. How would I say that letter in English, like phonetically? Flipper. This is M1. Remove the pod file lock and pods and rerun pod install. That's actually potentially what we could do, but use Flipper, pod install. That could be the issue here. Let's go to boilerplate. There's so many things here. Apparently moment doesn't change dates when time is added or subtracted, which I did not have to do, add or subtract, if time zone conversion worked in the first place. But in the end, day.js saved the day with no code changes. Is day.js just sort of like a drop-in moment replacement? Because that's cool if so. Pods, pod file, Flipper 091.1. Okay. I mean, I could do that. I don't know what version of Flipper we're on. Like what version? How do I? Let's go find out. Package JSON. What Flipper? It's not in here. Okay. Is it in the pod file? I wonder what version of Flipper. See, this is, I think, part of the problem. npx pod install. Put it into Google Translate. Okay, let me try that. Ooh, copying is funky with that. Let's try it. Translate.google.com. So detect language. Does not want to delete that. Okay. So there's Ahmad. 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 Flipper version can be independent. How do I upgrade it though? Or how do I check to see what version of Flipper is installed? That's the question I have right now. Well, pod just finished. Like, it didn't die right there. So maybe we just run yarn iOS again? If it fails again, we'll find out. No version E in the packages. Okay. But this was what I was talking about. Like you run into these weird problems with if you don't have React Native, you know, upgraded to the latest. Ooh, Sam is very confident. Not important. Okay, this is with 64, by the way, which is what we're on. Again, like if we just updated React Native, I think we'd be in better shape. But then we run into other problems. It's a mess. Okay. So one of the things that would be interesting is to I don't know. It'd be interesting to like spin up a brand new React Native app and then apply those changes over the top of it and see sort of what's going on. But I don't want to do that work if Leon's already done that work. And Leon is one of my developers and he's been working on this. So that's the thing that's sort of like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I mean, we'll see what happens, but. Okay, we don't need those two. Appreciate that fix. So I think that going back to the previous question, which is, do we bake it into the iOS folder or do we put it in, we just run the script. If I go to the new .ts command, do we just go down here and say, if it's not Expo, right? Do we then, okay, we're done with the npm dependencies. So let's see here. So this is Expo specific changes. This is non-Expo specific changes. And so now we would go like install React Native Colo Loco, right? Let's see if it picks up on it. Yeah, not bad. No Expo though. We're not doing Expo. Right? And then run Colo Loco installer. So, wait, does Packager actually have a run command? Because if it does, that's amazing. Is it really? It does. Package install options. I forgot all about this. What can I do here? Dev, Expo. Oh, by the way, we do need xdev. We do need dev here, so. Dev, true. Because we don't want to install it as a runtime dependency. This is just a like development dependency. Okay, so I run into similar issues like this a lot on the M1 when using versions less than 64. I really want the latest version. Yeah. So there's Colo Loco. So let's go ahead and start spinner. Installing React Native Colo Loco. Stop spinner. And let's just do this. And then I need a emoji for Colo Loco. I guess it'll be this one here. There we go. So that will install Colo Loco. We could have... So, again, coming back to this, is this the right way to go? The downside is like if we have any issues, well, we really should fix them in the script anyway. So it's not just Colo Loco, it's install Colo Loco. Perfect. All right. Yeah. No, this is the right way to go. This is the right way to go. This makes sure that the script stays up to date and works. And then we can have it so that they can skip it if they don't want it. So we can say if options dot Colo Loco equals false, or no, is not equal to false. In other words, they do want Colo. If they put dash dash no Colo Loco, then we have a problem. Why is options not a thing? So that's expo debug. Colo Loco enabled is enabled by default, but you can do no Colo Loco. Oops. Nice try, but it's not that. So, or not equal to false. Whoa, jeez, I don't know what I just did. Okay. Oh, that's why this thing's being so slow. It's running the test. I need to turn that off. Just stop all runners and just... There, we'll just leave it. Okay, that's part of the problem. It was just being super slow because of that. Okay, we did fail again. Yoga kit issue. And we do have this Swift. Could not find auto-linked library Swift concurrency. I think, Kate, you ran into this earlier. So this is definitely... Kate, can you if you're listening, can you help me work through this? iOS hello world.xc workspace. Let's open it up in Xcode. I'm still dealing with it? Really? Really? I thought you fixed it. Did that not work? Are you on the latest version of React Native? So Colo Loco. So if, not no Colo Loco. So if Colo Loco is false, by the way, if it's Expo, let's see here. Note, we don't support Expo at least, or yet. Colo Loco and I'm going to put React Native Colo Loco allows us to co-locate our native files with our JavaScript, TypeScript files. Learn more here. And then I can, whoops, no. Colo Loco? Why is this not? There it is. Okay. Learn more here. You can do no Colo Loco. Colo Loco. Okay. So now I don't have to do the options thing. I can just say here. If Colo Loco installing install. Okay, cool. Thought I fixed it, but I'm getting different errors. Prefer 64th sweet spot for Expo support. Yeah. Oh, you mean like 65 and above is worse? Okay. All right, this is pretty cool. And then the whole reason I was hesitating before about using the script was because I was like, well, but we want to support Swift out of the box and we want to support Kotlin out of the box. But that can be done even without that can be done even if you don't have Colo Loco. Right? It'd be weird if this was all that all you needed for React. It kind of is how it would maybe work. We would have to add some documentation and stuff, but and I will add some documentation to this. So the other piece here. Actually, I want to change these to yarn npm or yarn run because I believe we added to this Android and iOS. Cool. So that can change as well. npm or yarn run iOS and Android. Okay. This needs to come with more instructions as well. There's so much that needs to happen here. Like this doesn't give you any like how to use Ignite at all. I hope you have support for Redux Toolkit. It removes all the boilerplate. Vamshi, I appreciate the follow on Twitch. Thank you. I appreciate it. I know you've been following us for a while on YouTube, but very cool. Very cool. Ahmed, we don't use Redux on here, so we use Mobix State Tree, at least for now. So yeah. Let's see. Oh, and by the way, don't want this. I want it to be yarn start here, so all right. So that could be literally all that it takes, I guess. The other thing here is we are adding, let's see here, package. So we're adding, that's Expo. There's some versions, some library versions, like there's all these things right here. Colo Loco, we should probably also add as, but the thing is, it's been moving really quickly. I'm just gonna say latest. So, let's, oh, that obviously the run is, no, this is the only place I'm using it. Let's see. I see. It's just doing npx React Native rename. So it's just adding the @ there. Okay. Pod install. So I can just do the same thing with Colo Loco and make sure that when I add it, I just properly do @ and then this should be backticks so we can interpolate. Okay. So it'll be @ latest, right? That's okay. I don't like how long this word is. I know some of you really like long variable names. I'm not one of them. I do not like long variable names. I think long variable names indicate a lack of ability to mentally map in context. But I know it's not just me working on this, so. Okay, so yeah, I guess where we're at right now is Colo Loco. Oh, here's another thing. Here's another thing. We need to make sure that we're not on Windows. So like the process.platform thing here. Like, I don't know how to check Windows. I guess if it includes Win. Because if it's Windows, I don't think... You know what? I'm not going to worry about it. But Colo Loco probably won't work on some of those because of the way that it's like handling linking folders and stuff like that. Linking like hard links. I don't know. I don't think they work the same in Windows. So we should probably not support Windows. Process.platform Windows. What is it? VS Win32. Okay. So is Windows, so is it actually checking here? Let's see, post install, only platform is Win32. Is Windows, is process platform Win32, okay. So I can do sort of the same thing. Win32, thanks, Gant. Should have been paying attention to chat, apparently. Use Copilot for Win. Vamshi, you are correct. I don't know why I didn't think about that. That is a very good point. Okay, so here's Colo Loco, right? We need to make sure... or Windows... yet. System.isWindows. Is that really a thing? Is system.isWindows and actually a thing? Like system.isWindows. Const system equals require. What is system anyway? Oh, you know what? Const glue gun equals require glue gun. It probably isn't going to let me do that. Glue gun dot system is Windows. It's undefined. Okay, so that's not actually a thing. All right. All right. So, it's kind of interesting that it was saying that, but so I don't want the Boolean thing. Is so actually, yeah. So we don't want that, but we also want an is not expo, which is up there, okay, and is not system dot platform. Ah, yeah, it worked. See, Vamshi is brilliant. Next level. Whoops. Is not equal. Not system, it's process. My bad. Dot platform is not equal to. So we don't support Colo Loco and Expo or Windows. So if it's false, or if we're using Expo, or if we're on Windows, any of those three conditions will flip this false. But if none of those are, so if they haven't passed in no Colo Loco, they're not using Expo, and they're not on Windows, Colo Loco is true. even if it's 64. That makes sense, right? Yeah, like okay, so that makes sense to me. All right. We can enable Swift and Kotlin even if you're not using Colo Loco. And I think we should. I think Ignite should. All right, so let's go back to our CLI here. And of course this isn't working, but I'm gonna try yarn iOSing one more time. Why doesn't it work on Windows? So Ahmed, that's a good question. So Windows, of course, won't work with Objective-C, Swift, you know, all that, right? Secondly, the way that I'm linking in, and maybe you could help me with this, but the way that I'm linking in files from Android is I'm using a hard link. I don't believe that hard links exists in Windows in the same way. And if you know differently, then all we need to do is detect if you're on Windows and link differently in the script. But right now, I'm making a folder and I'm hard linking in that Groovy script. I'm doing it with ln, which won't work. So like, let's see here. So you can see here the ln command, link command is ln, and then, you know, these things. I'm also using forward slashes instead of backslashes and all that. Now that might work anyway in Windows. You'd have to test it. Good morning, Alpha. Things are going well. Yeah, thank you. But if you wanted to like do an if, you know, if it's Windows, then let's link, hard link, blah, 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 you know, make dir, Windows. I think if you're using Windows subsystem for Linux or Bash or something like that, it would work. And we could maybe detect that somehow. But yeah, it's basically just not tested on Windows and probably doesn't work. Hey, Becca, how's it going? Good afternoon, correct. Yeah, well, it's still morning for me, but all right. Kate, you need to walk me through this. You're the expert. We are, just so you know, Becca, we are currently trying to implement or update Ignite so that it works with my new library, React Native Colo Loco, which I can tell you about if you want. So make link and make it work. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Windows has something called make link, but I don't know if those links work the same way. And if they do, that's great. But like, do those, I couldn't use a soft link, for example. Is that a soft link? Is it something else? Something Windows specific? Hard link is like an actual pointer to the file. It's when you make a new file, it creates a space in memory and then it creates a hard link to it. That's like the normal way to make a file in Linux or Mac OS or anything like that. And then I think a soft link links to the hard link, and that which also then links to the, you know, but a hard link is like another pointer to that same blob of storage. And so it's, the system doesn't actually know which of the two hard links is the real file, quote unquote. Soft link, it like knows. It knows this is the like not a real file and that's a real file. Hard link is like, it's actually there. It's actually there. That pointer, that file pointer is right there. And so the cool thing is you can edit the file and it changes in both places, right? Because it's really just pointing to the same spot. But that's what I had to do for the Android. I don't know how make link works. You're saying that it can do soft or hard links, which is cool. So we'll have to test that at some point. So use Flipper could be a problem. Let's see here. Change your iOS version to match what you have on your pod file. These are M1 people. M1 people. Hmm. Okay, but we are running into some problems here, and I hate how hard it is to find the actual error. Really? Okay, so this failed. Okay, well, here we go. Could not find or use autolink library, Swift concurrency. Well, let's go look at that. I think that's a similar, so this is 6465, could not find Swift provider. Don't support. Maybe this is it? Okay. Void.swift. Update the command line tool of Xcode. So, create an empty Swift file using Xcode and every issue will be... Really? Okay, well, I've been meaning to do that anyway. I want to do that anyway because I want to enable Swift. So let's do that. Void. Create the bridging header. Nice. This file was created simply to enable Swift in iOS. Okay, cool. Save that. Let's try running again. That would be amazing. Kate, did you see what I just did? We'll see if it actually works, but... Oh, Derek, if you're there, would you mind posting in the Infinite Red community that I'm live right now? You don't have to do it in the community announcements. I don't want to like fill that one up, but in the React Native channel would be sweet. All right, so we're building the app now. See if it works, and if this works, then maybe we solved Kate's problem too. Hey, Derek, thanks. Drink water, folks. By the way, I'm intermittent fasting. And I didn't eat anything before. So my next time of eating, let's see, I'm going to go to my app. Fastic is the app I'm using for this. I'm fasting for 15 hours, which seems a little aggressive, but that's what they told me I need to do. I'm in ketosis. I have 1 hour left before I eat. I have had coffee. Hey, look, it just freaking worked. Okay, so that's awesome. And this is from a long time ago, apparently. You can empty it or remove the empty file. Okay, that's good. It's that search path thing. Well, no, that's okay. This functions perfectly, but why does it work? Yeah. I mean, let's just roll with it. Apparently we can delete this now, so we will delete it. Move to trash. Okay. But this is working. It appears to be doing what we want it to. Good. Good, 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 good. I'm more than happy with that solution. So let's look at, so what did it do? It added the bridging header, which by the way, now Swift works, which is what I wanted to do anyway. So Swift is already good to go. Last Swift migration, it adds the bridging header, CLI dependency. Okay. What? Just adding the header? There's nothing else. There's no other change to this. Why? Did it add other files? No. Just modify the PBX proj. Oh, and it added the bridging header. Hello world bridging header.h. Targets public headers that you'd like to expose to Swift, which we don't apparently need to do. Create Swift bridging header. All right. Okay, that's good. Okay. So, Kate, if you try that and it works, you owe me $5. All right, someone remind me where we are and what we're trying to do. Becca, this is what it's like to live code with ADHD. You're like, yeah, I know, Jamon. So let's see here. So this is, I guess we could just test this now. I mean, pretty well doing what we want it to at this point. I guess. So let's see here. Can't really test it in the boilerplate because it's not, we haven't run the script, and that's okay. So let's try it. Let's go to my temp folder where I put a bunch of crap here. So I'm just gonna make a directory, Colo Loco temp. And then I'm gonna go ignite CLI bin ignite new C1, and I'm gonna first test no Colo Loco, I guess. No, I'm gonna try it with Colo Loco. I'll do that next. So let's try this. So by using the local one, it will bundle identifier C1. I hope that this, so that's probably not going to work because in the install Colo Loco, we are assuming that it is lowercase, I guess. How do I remove this mini map? I always forget. Or what do you call that? It's not a mini map. Mini map, yeah. Turn it off. All right, nice. I don't know if it stays off. It's off on that one too, so good. Okay. I don't have much real estate to work with here, so I don't need to be filling it up with useless stuff like that. Still need to figure out how not to get distracted by chat. No, you know what? Actually, Becca, here's the reality. You should get distracted by chat. That is the secret to Twitch. You have to. If you're not distracted by chat, it means you're not reading it, and people will leave. You need to get distracted. The biggest thing is get distracted by chat, go off on tangents, have fun with it, and then have a way to come back. So it's that on-ramp back onto the freeway. That's important. It's not the off-ramp. Don't remove the off-ramp. Keep the off-ramp. But make the on-ramp better. So let's see here. Syntax error. What? Okay, well we're installing here. I can get rid of this, I think. Don't need that. Then I'm good. Good. I mean, tangents and bad segues. You know what? Yeah, totally. Here's an idea. You can just have a file open. Or if you want, you can... This is actually a pretty good one. Yeah. Open up textbox.page. I made this little thing. You just put in here your plan. You're like, okay, get Colo Loco working on Ignite out of the box, and then as you go, you can just kind of like pull this up and be like, oh yeah, I need to keep working on that. So right now we are spinning up a new let's see, I think I can close Xcode. Yeah, let's quit Xcode. Spinning up a new Ignite project. Installing React Native Colo Loco. All right, we're making progress there. Good. What happened? Default app name to lowercase. Oh, shoot. I just realized that this takes... Okay, so this is where the install script won't properly work. We need to actually read some stuff. So these... We're asking questions, right? We have these questions right here. So what we need to do is, if the app name already exists, we don't want to ask the question. So, and the way that we know if the app name exists is if it's passed in. Hey, Monks Mojo. So we're gonna need to take some command line arguments here. Get the app name. Okay. Let's see here. From command line arguments. Let's try it here. No. I think so. Const. Actually, this should be. CLI app name, I guess. CLI source folder equals process.argv3. That's the next one. And then CLI package. It's nice. It anticipated what I wanted to do. So we have those three things. And then what we can do is go CLI app name or default, and then CLI source folder or, and CLI package name or. Okay. And then we can say, now here we have to like have function. Okay, how do we ask these things? So this, I guess what we can do here, so we have to restructure this a little bit. We have to say function app name callback. Oops. Is that, and then we need the app folder callback. Okay, and then we'll do function app folder callback. Wow, that's pretty smart. That's pretty smart. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of this one. And then the package name callback. This looks a little, I realize this looks kind of ridiculous, but package name callback. Okay, and then I just need to do that here. So function, actually, let me just paste this in and then go package name callback. So we'll put this one here. And then we'll put this one here. And that one is there. So, okay. And then, so with this, then we can, our very first thing we can say package name, or no, sorry, app name callback. All right. And then I actually am going to reposition these because we have the ability to call functions before they're defined because of function hoisting. Function hoisting is interesting. So like I'm calling app name callback, which is the next function, right? And then I can call app folder callback, which is the next function. These get hoisted above, which allows these to call them. Now, what we need to do is do a couple if statements here. If there's no CLI app name, we do this. Else, we simply call app name callback with the CLI app name. How did it know that? Okay, cool. And then in here, we can say if there's no CLI source folder, and we ask for it. Otherwise, we call the callback with the source folder that we already had. And then lastly, if there's no package name, then we call the package, package callback. And then we just simply close at that point. This is, it's overly complicated. Overly complicated. I kind of feel like it'll work, but I don't know. You know, like this is overly complicated. I think the only way for me to test this is to just release a new version, so I'm just gonna do that. This is kind of first attempt at command line arguments. So you can provide them 1, 2, 3. I just had a thought. Is this worth it, or should we just provide like a accept all defaults? For now, let's actually do accept all defaults. This is too complicated. I don't like it. I just don't. Okay. So let's back all this stuff out. Okay. Skip defaults. Or not skip defaults. Accept. All right, let's see here. Defaults. JS moves function declarations and variables using var to the top of the file so you can actually use them before they're declared. That's hoisting. Correct. The gotcha there is it doesn't initialize the variables using var. It will, however, it will move the var itself, like var whatever, to the top. So it'll be undefined when you first use it. Var is weird that way. I wouldn't do it that way. Function definitions, I kind of like it. I used to not. I thought it was just really like, really, you know, but okay, so if not defaults, if we're not using defaults, else we just leave it, right? We're good. Because they're already set to the defaults, right? Yeah, so like if I put right here like var Ahmed equals true, I can use Ahmed up here. But, and it does say it's a Boolean, right? But it's gonna be undefined at this point. It's not gonna be true. So it's not going to be true until down here. Basically what it transforms it is from this to, it'll go like that. And then like anywhere, like at the very top of the file, it'll put var Ahmed, right? And it just is any, and it's not, you know, so like that's how that works. Don't want to leave that in there. People will be like, what's this random? If we're not using the defaults, nice. Okay. Name, source, folder, package name. Source, and this actually just needs to say source here. Source folder. Okay. All right, so dash dash defaults. Okay. Let's look at our. So we're just checking to see if argv2 is dash dash defaults. This is a little brittle, but that's okay. Actually, we could check if dash dash defaults exists anywhere in. So dot includes defaults, right? So it's like anywhere in the argv. That's less brittle. That way it can be anywhere. And then if I got it wrong, like it's not argv2, for example, then I can blame Copilot. All right, first draft of defaults flag. All right, and then push that up and also yarn publish it with 0.5.5. And we're gonna go back to Ignite here, and we need to make sure that when we run that, that command, that we do defaults, whoops, dash defaults. Okay. Hoping that works. All right. So let's go back to our Colo Loco temp and let's remove C1. And then let's what's it doing? Is it really taking that long? Okay. No, that's not what I want to do. C2. All right, let's try it again here. This time with the new Colo Loco. Don't really like how this is like spaced wrongly. Something going on there. It's like this is 2 wide, but this is only 1. You know, it is. That's how that's working. Okay. This should probably have a space in front of it. So like our start spinner, prefix text should really just add another space, I think, right here. That would definitely look cool. Okay. We'll try it, or when we look at it next time, hopefully it has that space in front of it. Yeah, so by the way, Swift should already be in, you know, like we're going to test Swift in C2 if it works. Let's drop in that Swift file, see if we can call it. All right. Have any of you tried intermittent fasting? I know a lot of you aren't fat Americans like I am, but I've tried a lot of different things. Intermittent fasting is probably one of the easier things to stick to. Especially in the morning, I don't really need to eat breakfast for quite a while. I know a guy, he's another agency owner. He does not eat until 5 p.m. He eats one meal and then he's done. That's all he eats per day, every day. And he has for probably 10 years. One meal per day. He's relatively healthy too. He's not really an athlete, I don't think. By the way, I got a new goalie helmet. There we go. Install. Come on. Default app name to lowercase. Undefined. You know what? Let's go into this C2. Can't answer this one. All right. I just bought it at 14-inch M1 Max. Nice, Alpha. Should be here by December 14th. I'm very excited. I'm excited for you as well. I have the 16 coming in the next 2 weeks. Hey, Willer. How's it going this morning or afternoon, depending on where you are? That's really cool, Andrew. Yeah, let's try running yarn install Colo Loco. Just verify that this is for sure. Okay, so now let's code dot. And let's figure out what's going on here. So node modules, go down, React Native. There it is. Cool. Install Colo Loco. It's in line 28. By the way, when you don't have a build step, and your source is your destination, it makes debugging a little easier, doesn't it? Okay, default app name is for some reason not working. So app.json, is it not finding an app.json? Why is that under Expo? Should that be under Expo? That doesn't look right to me. That does not look right to me. Because if we were to, for example, go back to what is Leopard was one of them that we did recently, and cat the app.json, it has name and display name, right? So that's a problem in our boilerplate. This should not just be Expo. So I don't mind having like all the like Expo stuff in there. I mean, we should probably get rid of it if it's not, we're not doing Expo, but this is definitely, that needs to definitely change. Okay. But it does bring up sort of a, like, if you don't have an app.json, what do you do, you know? So I guess if so it actually, the package like is something. So like if we, what is this project? Colo Loco. It's afternoon for you. Okay. Yeah, we're working on Colo Loco, but we're also working on Ignite. So Colo Loco, just for those of you who aren't familiar, we've been working on it on stream for a while. I know not everybody has had a chance to tune in. It lets you co-locate your native Swift, Kotlin, Objective-C, and Java files in your React Native JavaScript type with your React Native JavaScript and TypeScript files. So essentially, if I were to show you, actually, I'll just show you React Native Colo Loco. See if it pops up here. Here it is. You can see here, like in your app screens, you have welcome, and I have like my TSX file in there, but I also have Swift, Objective-C, Java, Kotlin, all co-located, and you don't have to do any manual linking. You don't even open Xcode or Android Studio. It does it for you. So that's what we're working on today. We're going to integrate it with excuse me, sorry, Ignite. We're integrating this with Ignite. So here's the thing. We're running into this app name is, not found. So like, let's do this. Const package file equals fs dot exist sync, and then this is where we go app JSON or package JSON. How did it know I knew? How did it know that I needed to do that? And let's go ahead and put this slash. Well, let's see. It's okay. It's okay. Let's go plus package file. Okay. So it's going to try to grab the name from either the package JSON or the app JSON based on. It may not get it right, but it's something, I guess. What was in the package JSON, by the way? Curious. That's in the wrong one. So cat package JSON, and we'll grep for name. Okay. C-2. That's not going to work. Is there a C2 like capitalized? There's this XC workspace we could grab from. I don't know. I don't think the package JSON is going to work. I think if the app JSON doesn't exist, we should just die and like we don't know what your default is. Great job, Will. Thank you. I appreciate it. Or we just go with it, but that just seems dangerous. We'll be asking them. We'll be asking them what it is, unless they do a dash defaults, and in that case, it's their fault for not having an app JSON. We could also transform the app JSON name to, you know what? Actually, let's do that. Let's transform that back into camel case. I like that. So, actually, let's ask GitHub Copilot to do that. Let's see here. Function to camel case string. I don't know if this will work. Let's just throw this at the bottom. Comment-driven development. If there's no match for white space. Why is it doing that? Oh, I see. Ah, okay. Yeah, that works. That actually makes sense. It's going through and it's grabbing each match and it's checking the index. If it's 0, then we need to do. No, this is this headless camel case? We don't want to do headless camel case. This should be. Maybe it's Pascal case. It's not camel case. Let me. What is it called? I think it is. Function to Pascal case a string. Oh, okay. All right, that's close. Yeah, that's good enough. That's fine. Let's Pascal case instead. Actually, I kind of like that. Fold these down. Oh, this needs to be updated. It's not going to do anything if we don't. So Pascal case that, and then so that will actually help us a bit. And then this is let's see here. Set up Colo Loco. Oh, I don't need that. Okay, yeah. And then this actually needs to go in here. And then we say else set up Colo Loco. Okay, cool. So that's just if we ask for it versus if we just run it directly. Bang. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. We're gonna do C3. While this is going, yeah, tab-driven development, exactly. I'm gonna go take a quick little bio break and might grab my goalie helmet while I'm there. Actually, no, hold on. Yeah, let's do that. So I will be right back. Enjoy the music. And I'll be back. What? It is hung. Okay. See you, Becca. Okay, I need to figure out why this is hung. However, I did not grab my goalie helmet. But look what just arrived. If I'm not mistaken, this is... Yes, exactly, Code Eric. M1 Max. I'm so excited. Do an on-stream unboxing here. I do need to figure out why this thing is hung. So what I'll do is I'll jump into it, C3, and then yarn, install Colo Loco. Oh, it still says hello world. That's problematic, I think. Wait a minute here. Oh. No, it was working. The big problem here is that I think there was some hang up. So excited. And for me, you got one in the mail. When's it coming, Eric? Ah, so excited. It's heavy, actually. This is heavy. It's quite heavy. I just noticed on my Apple Watch that I had a notification. And yeah, it said Apple Store items have been delivered. So then I went and checked and I couldn't find it on the porch, and then I realized it was underneath something. They were like, yeah, we should just do a live unboxing. That's what we should do. We should do a live unboxing. So why not? Question I have is why this run thing is not working. Install Colo Loco defaults is just, it just sits there. So there is a, like, I think I can, there's an on progress. Whoops. There's dev and expo. But like, why is this thing hanging and not finishing? Live unboxing, yeah, I'm gonna do it in just a second. Give me a second here though. I need to figure out why. So spawn progress, yarn command. Like, I don't understand. Does it have like something to do with the fact that it's running some, it's spawning its own stuff in here? Cause like this worked. Let's try it with the dash defaults. Oh. No, it is broken. It is broken. So, okay, good to know. All right. That's it. That's it. It's because I didn't publish this. That's why. Okay, let's verify. Package file exists. Blah blah blah. Okay. Okay. Fix issue with hang. Push and then yarn publish, and then 0.5.6. So. Okay, now if I go back to, let's do this, C4, Hopefully by the time it gets there, it will have already kind of taken hold. So we're gonna run this, and while that's happening, I'm gonna unbox. Estimated shipping versus the arrival date, anywhere between December 14th to the 21st. So it actually came on the first day of the range. So it was very accurate. It was like 17th through 24th or something. And today's the 17th. Yeah. But at the same time, Mark Ricker had his bumped way back. So I don't know. His is like in December sometime. So I don't know what's going on there. But so I'm going to put into I'm going to post in Slack that, hey, my MacBook Pro arrived. So I'm going to unbox on stream. All right, cool. So I need to set up my camera somewhere where you can see what's going on. Just set it on my coffee cup. All right. Let me see if I can let me go to my camera settings app. This is where I need a just chatting view, right? Because we don't need to be watching this while it's installing. Okay, that's a very unflattering view of me, but okay. Don't show me at all. My face. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, it looks like React Native Colo Loco finished, so that's good. That's good to know. All right, this is a cool box. It is kind of heavy. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna make this bigger. I'm gonna duplicate this scene. We're gonna do duplicate scene, and we're gonna call this just chatting. Okay, and then on, holy crap, I hit the wrong button. Just chatting, and then here on just chatting, I'm going to delete the screen share entirely. Remove. And I'm going to remove. Well, for now, I'm just gonna make the webcam huge. So let's see here. This should be pretty quick. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And then we can take the chat box as well and make that large too. So you all have more airtime. Yeah, this looks ugly. It is what it is. Let's see, viewer count can go, whoa, can just take off apparently. Is it gonna let me? No, it's not. Oh, it's because the viewer count is, okay, it was locked. All right, let's get that moved up there. Okay, this is really bad, but you know what? It is what it is. It's ugly. That's okay. That's all right. We're not going to worry about that. 16 inch or 14 inch? That was a tough decision. I got the 16. And I got the M1 Max. Did you do the M1 Max? So It's kind of cool. It has a tab at the top here. Just grab it. And did you go? You went to 14. My my audio is going to be a little funky here. I'll try to move it to the right spot here, but Alpha got the 14. What was yours code, Eric? It'll be easier for travel, 16 inches though. One thing that's cool about it is that, like, with the new like CPUs and stuff, you don't really need to necessarily, you know, like have, I don't know, like a massive computer to have massive performance, right? Okay, here it is. This is all being done on the fly, so you're seeing way too much messing around, trying to get things to look right and show up right. It's literally on a coffee cup right now. Okay, so has a nice, as usual, has a nice like cardboard box around it. Opens very easily. Very nicely. Even this, I was like, oh, you know, it's going to be hard to kind of get into this cellophane. No, it has a little tab right here. Just grab that. Rips it open. You got the 16. Max with 32. Yeah, same as me, Eric. That's what this one is. So let's open this up. Okay, nice and clean. This is not cooperating very well. Okay. It smells good. Okay, there it is. First look. It has a little tab right here. Pull it out. It's cold because it's cold outside. Inside the box has a cord with MagSafe, of course. Oh, geez, that fell out. Okay, MagSafe. It is a little heavy. So there it is. MagSafe is back. It's really nice. I love MagSafe. I bought my first Mac in like 2011, 12, and it had MagSafe. And it was like an older Mac I bought off of Craigslist, and I was hooked. Then of course they went to just USB-C. I was not particularly impressed with. And then let's see here. So just pull this apart. Pull that off. Pulls out. So there's, oh, the cord is actually quite nice. It's like a braided, you can't see that in there, but it's a braided cord. It's not like the smooth, like, you know, plasticky feel. But yeah. Let's see if I missed any chat. Yeah, is it heavy? So it is heavy. It's definitely heavy. Silver. I got the, what do you call it? The darker gray version. It's a really nice color. Wow, that's cold. And it is definitely heavy. I'm not used to having a MacBook. It's solid. I'm not used to having a MacBook that's like that heavy. Hey, Vrasnik. We are unboxing a new computer. Yeah. So this is gigantic. quite large. It's also wrapped in a little package here, so I need to take that off. The packaging is just impeccable as usual. I also did get Apple Care. I don't know if that's here. No, this is just designed by Apple. Probably has all the user manual stuff, setting up your Mac, etc. Yeah, really nice, really nice. Okay. This is a 16-inch MacBook Pro. Now look at this thing. That is solid. This reminds me of back in the day. Like MacBooks that were, back in the day were like, you know, heavy. I don't have one around here anymore, but I used to. It doesn't have that thin front. I would show you, let's see if I can do this. You can see my other MacBook Pro right there, and it's not bad, but like it's thinner, I think. This is thicker. So yeah. All right, let's open it up. Oh, there's the chime. As soon as I open it up. I'm gonna have to turn this. I love that they went back to the curved edges rather than the sharp ones they've been using. Okay. Yeah, good call on that. I like having this arm is nice for just like moving stuff around. This is somewhat less convenient. Okay. It's already on. That's one thing that's kind of cool about this is that they really focus on the first experience. So I'm going to click English. All right. It's pretty exciting. Country or region, we're going to go United States. And you all saw my Wi-Fi password now. So it's connecting in right now. Perfect wallpaper to hide the notch. That is a really good point. Look at this. You don't even notice the notch right away. That is a really good point. Wait, what? Did I? Oh, I put in the old one. Okay. Let's see how this goes. So, love seeing the function. Let me actually change my, let's see here. Everything's all discombobulated here. Camera settings, app here. And I'm going to go back to a narrower field of view so I can zoom in a little bit more. Maybe right here. And this has been hard to like really dial this in, but yeah, so okay, that should work. So yeah, having the function keys up top is really nice. The keyboard looks nice. It's all black. Otherwise looks like a fairly normal MacBook Pro keyboard. From a Mac probably. I would assume I'd want to just bring stuff across from, or do I want to do it one thing at a time? How do you like to do it? How do you like to do it? Do you like to set it up brand new, or do you like to bring it across from another Mac, like your existing Mac? I've a lot of times just like set it up myself, but it takes a while. I think I'm gonna set it up from, if I have time, I like to do it from scratch and document the process. It's fair. Previous doc as an instruction guide for the next Mac. Yeah, it's true. But then I'm setting things up forever. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try to do it. Yeah, so Derek's the same as Eric. Connect to AC. All right, let's do that. Let's get this connected here. Such a satisfying click when you put MagSafe in there. All right, transferring information. Looking for other sources. Same process, Eric says. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm going to try it the other way, all right? I'm going to try it the other way. We're going to see how this goes. By the way, in the meantime, let me do a real quick... you can see that this actually did finish, so I'm going to go and jump into C4. See if we can get it to explode. Yarn iOS, Yarn Android. Okay. Let's let this roll, and let's also do yarn start here. I'm gonna leave the camera on. Oh, we can switch back and forth now that I have the just chatting thing here. Actually, I could actually fix some of this stuff here. Let's see, the viewer count is just in the wrong spot. Viewer count probably, I don't know, we can move it down here. Hosted by IR. Probably fine like this. The chat box, let's see. By the way, just so you know, yeah, I guess you can see it. It's not doing anything right now. It just says it's looking for other sources. So I don't know, maybe it's not seeing this one. Let's go to transform, edit transform. And on this one, the top, we can go to 0. Maybe we don't want to go to 0. Yeah, maybe we don't want to go to 0. Let's go transform. $50, $100, somewhere in there. Yeah, 100 sounds good. Cool. And then I'll move all this stuff over. Let's see here. Well, that's hard to, it's kind of hard to do. I don't know, it wants to snap, so I'm having trouble with it. I'm gonna have to make this full size. All right, let's try this again. But the good news is, like, once I have this dialed, then I can jump into chat mode anytime. That'll be fun. That'll be cool. I'm looking forward to that. So it still says it's looking for other sources. I don't know why it's not finding my other Mac. When transferring from another Mac, open the migration in the... Oh, so do I need to do that right now? Migration assistant. Okay, let's open that up. Now I do need to share my screen. All other apps will quit when you hit continue. Ah, that's not going to work. Okay. Well, I'm going to jump back into my share mode here. The unboxing's done. I just need to get it all set up. So that was kind of fun. I was so excited. And I'm still excited. It's going to be fun. We'll get this all set up sometime today. It is building right now, the app, so it's not like we were wasting time necessarily. It was just rolling, you know. But yeah, this migration assistant is basically... Can I not... Do I have to... Can I quit it? Good, okay. Yeah, it was cool. It's super exciting. So apparently I have to open Migration Assistant on this Mac, and then it kills all the other apps, and then it just starts transferring. So we're gonna have to wait for that to happen. And I think I do want to transfer. I think I do want to migrate. So so we'll leave this one alone. I'm gonna actually... You can't see, but I moved it down to a shelf. Here, I'll show you. It's down to a shelf there, so it's not in the way, and I won't run over it. It's sitting there waiting for me to start the whole migration assistance. But yeah, that was fun. That was cool. As always, I'm very impressed by how Apple does this sort of thing. Their packaging, new user experience, migration experience, everything is always top notch. So interestingly, as you can see here, installing React Native Colo Loco worked. And whether it installed properly or not is another question. But one of the things we can test while we do this is whether we can test whether the sorry, wow, we just got a bunch of errors. Ah, okay. So it's still complaining about this auto-link library thing. Interesting, because I thought we fixed that. I thought we fixed this. Because like we have that done. We've So interesting. I'm wondering if it didn't like copy it over properly, or if I go to open iOS. See, the C4 bridging header is there. C4.xc workspace. You missed the unboxing. I was helping my iOS with it. That's okay. You can go back and watch it if you want on YouTube. I think that even on live things you can go back. It was just for like 15 minutes or so. 20 minutes, something like that. Apple's one of those companies that knows how to get me to happily pay them money. They're so good at it. So Apple has this concept, and I don't know if they still I think they probably still subscribe to it, but came from Guy Kawasaki's book when I read it way back. Of course, he was part of Apple many years ago, but he said that Apple products need to be DICE, D-I-C-E, deep. Like it's not just for beginners, but it's also for advanced users. The I is indulgent. It feels a little indulgent to purchase it. It's so nice. It's like buying a very, very plush pillow or something like that. You're like, wow, I'm spending a lot of money, but this is going to be awesome. C is complete. Comes with all the necessary manuals, cords. I wish they would stay with that, etc. And then E is elegant. And so it feels elegant. It has this awesome feeling. I always run RN projects via Xcode. Debugging issues like this is easier. Yeah, I totally get that, but I also want it to work the other way too. So what worked last time was, and we do have the bridging header, see? So I don't understand why this isn't working. New file, Swift file. It was like void. Again, I'm wondering if this is like a flipper thing. But well, that's just a warning though. Yeah, undefined. So Swift not working apparently has something to do with this. What's it doing? Pre-building? And why does it default to iFlat Touch? All right. Okay, so it prepared. All right. I'm just going to quit Xcode because I feel like I did what I needed to. We need to figure out what's going on with that. Yeah, the question is why. Why did it work once I opened Xcode and created a Swift file in the boilerplate? But then once I copied it all over, why did it not then work? Yeah. Thank you, Ahmed. I assume you're going back to watch it. So you might be a few minutes behind. Yeah. I'm going to go till about 12. See? Successfully built the app. What the heck? That's annoying. Because what even changed? Like, modified. Okay. What was modified? Void.swift. Always embed Swift standard. Hey. What the heck? Why is that not in there? Okay, let's immediately go into hello world.xc workspace here and re-add that void.swift and make sure that that is in there, right? So I was a little late. What is it that we are doing? So I have this library called React Native Colo Loco. And I'm going to drop it into Twitch chat for y'all. And it allows you to co-locate your native Swift, Kotlin, and Objective-C and Java files with your React Native, JavaScript, and TypeScript files. You can put them right in there, anywhere in your folders. You don't have to, supposedly, open Xcode. It should just work. And what I'm doing right now is integrating that library, which I built in the last few streams. Integrating that library with Ignite so that it works very smoothly. By the way, we're working now, so that's good. All right, sweet. Still says hello world. Why does it say hello world? Why does it say hello world? Oh, that's, oh, okay, never mind. That was the previous app. So C4 is C4. Okay, cool. So, cool. So where are we? We're not here. New is fine. Doctor's fine. Post install's fine. What I do need to do is, wait, why does, oh, it doesn't use package name. Okay, let's not pretend like it does. Exciting to see a lower barrier to writing native code. Absolutely. That's what this is going to do, and it's already, I think, in my opinion, paid off for me. Why did I open this? Oh, this is the hello. So what I need to do is create a new file, which will be a Swift file. Connect it to hello world. We're gonna save it as void. And here we're just gonna say this file is only created to force Xcode to link Swift files. You can safely delete it if you want. So I don't know if that's true, but I think it's true. Okay, so that was the boilerplate. We're going to be doing another spin up here. So like, let's go look at this and check to see void Swift. Okay, it's there. Void Swift. Void Swift. Always embed Swift standard libraries is there. Good. Good. That's what we wanted. That's all we ever wanted. So app.json has that. We got these things here. Swift, enabling Swift. We've got Colo Loco, running the Colo Loco stuff. Installing Colo Loco, and this gets merged. So like when I do a merge commit, I'm going to clean up this verbiage here, but enabling Swift. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and push this up to there. All right, C4. Yeah, so it's running good. So let's get rid of that. Let's now let's test it. Let's open up C4. So code dot here. Cool project, Eric says. Exciting to see lower barrier. Yeah, I guess you already said that. I already responded to that. So the easiest way to test this is going to be to just write a couple of modules, right? And by the way, I'm going to enable Swift here. All right. Let's try writing. So let's try writing this is C2. I need to get rid of C2. Here's C4. All right. In the app, in the welcome screen, I'm going to create a file just called jamon.h. Actually, let's just go ahead and try Swift right now. So renamed jamon.swift. And we do also need a jamon.m file if we do a Swift file. So jamon.m. And then in here, I can just go down to my Swift example here. This is the Swift file. This is gant.swift. I'm going to change it to jamon.swift. So this is going to be anywhere I have Gant. I'm going to say Jamon. And then in the, oops, I'm in the wrong file. In this one, in the M file, then I'm going to add this bridging header, not bridging header, sorry. I'm going to add this implementation, which will externalize the module and the hello method. So we'll have that. And then what I'm going to do is run npx pod install. By the way, when does npx pod install run in Ignite? Yarn. If it happens afterward, we're good. It might actually, Yarn might actually run, I think it, yeah, Yarn runs npx pod install. So we'll be all right there. And then in the welcome screen, we need to import from React Native a module called native modules. Whoops. Okay. And then I will go down to our next screen thing here, which has this navigation thing, right? And I'm just gonna, I have to actually destructure this. So let's just go right here. Const Jamon equals native modules. So we now have the Jamon module, which should be a native thing, right? I'm gonna yarn iOS while I'm doing this. And then in here, we will go Jamon.hello. So this should, no, it's not. Oh, it's still building. My bad. So it's still building. Once it's done building, we should have, I mean, honestly, you saw what I did there. Obviously, I had to open the iOS folder and Xcode for just a second just to make that Swift file. I'm hoping that that's all gone. I don't have to do that with C5 when I do C5. But C4 right now, I had to do that. But like all I had to do is drop in jamon.m and jamon.swift. I might even drop in that as an example into the boilerplate and then just have it like commented out and say, you know, native integration, if not Expo, right? Or I could do some code mods, you know. I don't really like doing that because it just makes it more brittle, but yeah. So I'll probably stream until about 12:45, I want to say. Let me go verify what my calendar looks like here. No, I can go till 1. My next meeting is not till 1:30. And then after that, I'll be setting up my new MacBook Pro and also getting caught up on email because I'm way behind. If you're waiting on me to respond to an email, I'm very sorry. What do you folks think of the much larger code area? Derek and I worked on that this morning and we got it. It's not perfect, but it's like decent. I mean, I kind of like having a little more real estate to work with here. Still building. I don't know why it's building so much. Maybe because it had to rebuild because of, what's this? Dispatch queue. You know what? I think I knew about this. Okay. We're close. We're close. I need to put this into the README. So let me go into the README here. Okay, this is the Gantt.swift. I need to actually import Foundation there. And then I think Yeah, so I need to import. Hey, thanks for the follow, Musha. I appreciate it. It's not quite as visible, Derek. We probably need to work on that. Can't really see it as well as I would like. Import UI kit, maybe. Yeah, I mean, like that should stand out a little better. Okay, what happened here? UI alert view. So that didn't help. Import UI kit didn't help right there. How do you fix that? I know I'm missing something really obvious. Import UI kit. I did that. Right? Oh, I did it in the wrong place. Okay. I gotta say, every time you say my name, you get a follow. That's true. By the way, Gant, do you like how the Swift example here is Gant.Swift? You get the cool code. I gave myself the ugly Objective-C code. The Jamon module is the ugly Objective-C code. It's because you're so much better looking than I am. And you also take more work to... I don't know where I was going with that. Takes more setup, something... There's a joke in there somewhere. Module Jamon requires main queue setup since it overrides init but doesn't implement requires main queue setup. I think requires main queue setup. I want to know, like, what? What is this? Module. So, let me Google that. Module requires main queue setup since it overrides init but doesn't implement requires main queue setup. So we just have to add requires main queue setup false, because we're doing this here. So like, can I just do func requires main queue setup return false? I mean, maybe. Like, I don't know if I have to like mark that as like public or something, or if it's just public by default, or like how does it? Well, oh, it's a... All right. It's a Boolean. Requires main queue setup. Do we just have to do that in the M file? Because like I guess I could do that in the M file. I'll just do that in the M file. I guess. So maybe. if that works, then I definitely have to move that into our test, or I mean our README. Yeah, make that work. Swift is more of a pain. It's beautiful, but it's more of a pain. Just like Gantt. It's too easy of a joke. Successfully built, so this time it didn't complain. Now let's see if we get the yellow box. No yellow box. And we got it. Swift. So there we go. Now I just need to update the, let me go back to here. Let's put that into the README. So I do need what? I need this. It's too bad that it's just ugly. It's too bad that it's ugly. I think Objective-C developers hate it when you put that on the same line. So I'm just going to go like this, and then I'm going to do that. And there we go. Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's try it again with C5 this time. So just so you know, like this is pretty common. Having to, when you're testing new stuff like this, you have to do it multiple times just to see if things work. By the way, that space apparently doesn't work. Didn't actually do anything. Don't know why. Let's go to here. And let's look for start spinner. And the prefix text. I'm just going to bring that back because it didn't apparently do what I wanted it to. Stop and persist. I think that's an internal Aura thing. So, okay. So this one should not require that opening Xcode at all. We should be able to drop in those Swift files and call it good. I actually think that a lot of this slowness is because of how slow Yarn is. Not Yarn itself, but Ignite Yarn. We're running Solidarity, we're doing like pod install, we're doing a bunch of stuff. So we should probably see what's taking the time and try to speed it up. Gonna close that. And then let's see what have we done here. So we've updated the README. We imported Foundation UI kit. By the way, there was another place I needed to import UI kit here in the Objective-C side, I remember. So like import Jamon.h. Oh yeah, we did it. Good. So it's in there. Good. Nice. Yeah, I feel good about that. And then our script, we're just doing the underscore there on the package name. So update README to more accurately show Swift example. We may have to do Kotlin another day because we're at 12:33 and I've got about a half hour, so I don't want to like throw anything off. Disconnected from Metro. Yeah, that's right. Go away. So this is still going. Once it's done, we are going to test Android. That's going to really slow things down. If this M1 was all set up, it'd be much faster. I can't wait to see how this goes. Like, this is going to be freaking amazing. By the way, I think I had my turbo boost off last time that we streamed, because I noticed it was off for some reason, and that may have slowed some things down too. So we're good here. So yarn iOS, just to verify. Actually, you know what? No. I am gonna open this, and I'm gonna, without doing anything else, I'm just gonna drop in right into the screens folder, into the welcome folder. I'm gonna create a new file, jamon.m and jamon.swift. And in those files, I'm gonna grab C4 and I'm gonna grab jamon.m. And I'm gonna grab jamon.swift. And then I'm gonna go to the welcome screen. I'm going to import native modules. By the way, I do need to test native components as well. Const Jamon equals native modules, and then down here, take this function here, give it a function body, and say jamon.hello. Done. Okay, that is all done. No changes other than this. Like, that's it. Let's look at this. Oh, the tests are running, aren't they? But let's look at the native modules. This is the only change, really. So let's now run yarn iOS. It's going to take a while. It's okay. C4 can go away, so I can close this one out. C5 is what we're focusing on. We also have React Native Colo Loco, Ignite, CLI, and I'm actually going to get rid of this text box page thing. So, yeah, all right. So we're now building, and this is going to take a while, but then once it's done, hopefully it loads up without any further ado. Oh, and I do need to yarn start here. And without any further ado, it should just open up, and then I should be able to click, and we're done. Like, we know that that works. And then I can try Yarn Android and see if I can sneak that in before the end of the stream. So, does anybody want me to explain the requires main queue setup? Because I can do that if you want. This is back in 2019. And we have, we need to make sure that we import properly. I don't know why it used to work without the imports. It may be something going on, or I had something already kind of like linked in, but yeah. Oh shoot, I did realize there is one more thing I have to do, and that is npx pod install. That is true. You do have to do that. So I'm gonna wait for that to be done. Which I guess in Ignite you just yarn, but that is true. You do have to do that. Because it will hopefully link it in. Yeah, see there? Adding co-located native files at the top there. So it added those in. Did I do that in C4? I had to have. I had to have. I think that canceling it partway through it still did build some of it, and that's okay. Like it will, it won't take as long this time. So I wish I could be setting up my M1 while this is going on, but unfortunately not. Yeah, so let's see. Let's verify. So this one, I think we figured that out. We got past that. We're good on this. Okay, that doesn't apply to us. The other thing I wouldn't mind doing is really taking a step back and looking at this documentation, making sure it's what we want. So collocate your native files, your native modules and components with your JavaScript. Actually, the name of the thing is already React Native Colo Loco. So collocate your native modules and components with your JavaScript JSX files. React Native, yes. iOS, yes. Android, yes. Okay, save changes. And I'm gonna, let's work on the README again here. So I'm not gonna call it an experiment anymore. Look at me next to Jamon on the contributor section. Ahmed, I appreciate what you've done. Look at that. Yeah, that's awesome. Fantastic. Ever wanted to collocate files? Now you can. Oh, I put the wrong emoji in there. This is another thing that I hope is fixed, because like when I hit this button, it does not show up. Okay, there we go. And then I just double click that and it did not insert it. Does anybody else ever have that problem? That is annoying. Okay. Now you can. Why? Integrating native modules and components into a React Native app is one of the more powerful features and underutilized features of React Native. The biggest reason, so this is finished here, so cool. That rn-diff app thing needs to be fixed. In fact, let's see here, Ignite CLI. I don't know where that's coming from. Whoa. Did I just, what did I do? Okay. Yeah, all right, back here. So all I did was I created those files. I ran npx pod install and I ran yarn iOS. I didn't open Xcode. I didn't do anything else. And it works. That's awesome. That is super, super cool. Maybe make the iOS Android manual setup selections collapsible because it's too long and most users can use install. I agree. How do you do that, Ahmed? I mean, this is short, but like Android's really long. I could also, I can make a docs for like a README Android or README iOS or something. And just link over to that, maybe? Making it collapsible actually makes sense. So let's see here. GitHub, README, collapsible section. Okay, by the way, that works. So I'm gonna go ahead and run yarn Android and really like cross my fingers because we didn't do Android, or we didn't do the Java thing yet. Hold on, let me grab the Java thing here. So usage, where's Java? Java. Jamon.java. Okay, so we're gonna go to, nope, not there. This one. Let's go and create a Java, Jamon.java file. I'm not doing Kotlin until we've had a chance to like update Ignite to do that. Okay, so this is hi from Jamon.java. Okay. And then the my app thing needs to change to C5, I think. And otherwise, I think we're good. So let's try running yarn Android here. And I don't think I have to do any other like changes there. HTML I wrote in the comment is removed in chat. Oh shoot. Okay. I'll just go look here. So markdown. Click to expand. Okay, so details, summary. So it's just details and summary. And then you just do whatever you want. And oh, weird. Okay, so let's see here. That's Android example. Swift example. Objective-C example. So iOS, manual installation. Okay. Let's see here. I guess if I make the summary like details? Sorry, not details. Was it? Yeah, details. Yep. Okay, so yeah, thanks, Ahmed. Appreciate it. How does it work under the hood? Section title and the summary tag. Does that work? No, I think it's good with that. I could be wrong. Could not compile script. User dir. Ahmed, do you know what's going on there? I think this is your stuff here, so I want to verify what's going on there. Let's let's see here. So let's grab C5. If I go to the node module, let's go find it. React Native Colo Loco script Groovy. Okay, so you made this change, which is a cool change, but I'm curious. Seems like there was an issue with it. So let's see if we can find that. Where is it? It's line 10 in the Groovy file. So right here. Yeah, so it's not liking this. Can I go with double quotes? Doesn't like that either. Well, no. It did work for you. Weird. I'm going to change that to double quotes. Let's see what happens. It's hard to say. Got 10 minutes here. Evaluating settings. It kind of looks like it worked. Kind of looks like it works. So all I have to do is change that quote. I'll do that right now. In the Groovy file here on line 10. So this changed to double quote, and this changed to double quote. Maybe it's a version thing. I know you like single quotes. You know what though? Just for consistency, let's just do that. Open a Markdown preview in VS Code icon on the top right. Oh. Preview. Nice. I did not know that. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, I probably need to put like click to expand or something. You know what? Yeah, I think I do. Okay, so let's do that. Let's do that. So instead of this, I'll just say click to expand Android manual instructions. And click to expand iOS manual instructions. If this doesn't work, try or you have a non-standard project structure, try the manual instructions below. Okay, what did we get here? We got a Colo Loco. It says hello world package here. I was a little afraid of this. So it's not excuse me. It's not renaming the package. When we run the rename, does not rename the package. So we need to rename before we run. I was afraid of this. But it is what it is. So let's fix that. Let's fix that. What this means is in Ignite, in the new command, where we put the Colo Loco stuff has to go later. So if Colo, the good news is that shouldn't be an issue. Community changes. Where's the rename? Wait a minute here. No, yeah. Okay, so after this, but before pods, because pods is actually going to... Okay, if Colo Loco installing... So we do the rename thing. Then we install React Native Colo Loco. And then we bake our Cocoa Pods at that point. Okay, that feels better to me. But we are out of time to test it. I feel like that is the right way to go. Obviously, this Hello World package just needs to be renamed. So if I go to C5 and I can get out of all this, but actually, what I can do, here's what I can do. I can go to the Android folder. That's kind of interesting. I can go to the app folder, source folder, main folder, Java folder, and C5 folder, and remove the Hello World package, right? And I can go to main application, and I can remove this, okay? And then I can simply run install Colo Loco again, because it'll be run at the right... Oh, yeah. Install C5 app package name is that, I guess. And it added it there. So now if I run yarn Android, maybe it works. Give it a shot. The cool thing is, yeah, it looks so there. Yeah, C5 package, C5 package. Yeah, so it worked this time. I think if we switch Ignite, I think we're in good shape here. So I am going to, let's see, the Groovy. I don't think there's much else we need there. We do need to release a new version of it. So let's do that. README. Now you can. Oh yeah, I need to finish the Y section. Let me do that. When you use Colo Loco, you don't have to do the lengthy manual setup to for both iOS and Android, nor do you have to open Xcode, Android Studio, or be digging through the iOS and Android folders. You just drop in your native files, run px pod install, and then import your native modules and components into your JavaScript TypeScript files and continue on your way. And build your app. Colo Loco will link. Find your native files, link them up to the Xcode project, and Android Studio projects automatically, and you can focus on your code. Add Colo Loco. Also, I'll put here. Run install Colo Loco, or then npx or npm run iOS, yarn iOS, and npm run Android. So messy. I wish I could just say yarn. I'll say note. This doesn't work if you're non-standard. Okay. Don't forget to change my app to your actual app name. Okay. Package name and app name. Okay, cool. Okay, there we go. npm run Android, yarn Android. Okay. Limitations. Let's see here. I'm going to actually say note that Colo Loco doesn't yet support Expo. Okay. A React Native module that generates the M file for your Swift files. That would be super cool, Ahmed. We should actually work on that. We should. We totally should. Can we create a alias command which would run Android or iOS command internally? Like yarn Android and yarn. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, you could, but like it wouldn't really help here because you'd still have to run yarn or npm run. I guess if you did npx rn Android or something like that, you could probably do a little npx thing there. But then that's slow. I like yarn. All right, let's see here. So no, I don't want to do this. So this is the problem here. I'm doing all this crap right here. Okay, I'm getting rid of that. So in a fresh React Native project, install React Native Colo Loco. See instructions above. And then, okay, that's better. And then Swift. There's that. Android. Jamon.java. Yeah, so that doesn't try to do too much. Okay, yeah. React Native, or I'll just say Colo Loco, will already detect and link No, I actually don't know if it works yet. Colo Loco hasn't yet been tested with Kotlin files, so expect some bugs along the way. So there's that. Native Android. If it ends in View Manager, by the way, it will instantiate it, and then it'll just work as a require native component. So like my image view, and then you just use it. Why does it have that? Return. Here we go. My component. All right, that's better. There we go. I suck at writing docs. Yeah, I know. I actually kind of enjoy it, but it's like this constant like evolution, you know. Let's see, what did we do in the... Okay, we just did that. Cool. Fix Groovy error update docs. Push that up. Yarn publish 0.5.7. Nice. Boilerplate. We had to move that. So run or install Colo Loco later in or after the project rename. Push that up, and then did this still not work? Can't find symbol. Okay, we're getting to, I gotta get some lunch. When will you release it? I mean, it's kind of released right now, but I haven't like, I'll promote it once it hits 1.0, which means that I've used it and it feels good and it's working, and in Ignite it's already supported, and then I'll just go in there and be like, okay, here it is, and I'll write up a blog post and I'll do a video and do all the fun stuff, you know. Okay, what is going on here? Colo Loco cannot find command, cannot find symbol. Did I do something wrong here? Where's my Jamon.java? It's right here. C5. Is that the problem? Like, I don't know, maybe C5. No, that's the same. Good. Public class Jamon, it's there. Did it not get copied in? Oh, look at that. It's in Hello World for some reason. Delete that. And that's why. That's why. So in settings Gradle, it was ran at the wrong time. So if I delete this, okay, and I run yarn install Colo Loco. Oh yeah. Yarn. It'll recreate this. Oh, no, I gotta delete this. All right, let's try it again. Yarn, install Colo Loco. Yarn promote stuff. Oh, sweet. React India. Yeah, I still haven't watched it. I don't know, is the talk released yet? Yeah. Or is that like in a couple... I think you said it was going to be released in a couple weeks or something like that. Or was that about Connect Tech? I don't remember which one that was. Okay. There it is. Good. Now if I do yarn Android, we should be good. Dude, my fast is turning into not eating today. Connect text, same talk with a few updates. We'll be asking. Cool. I cannot wait to watch it. It's going to be sweet. It was at some unfortunately inconvenient. Actually, I don't think it was. Was React India, was that broadcast online? I don't remember. Okay, this is gone. Let me refresh this just to see the latest changes. Manual installation. Yeah, that looks really nice. Ahmed. Check that out. That's really cool. BT dubs. This is opening. Exciting. We found some more bugs, so that's cool. So Android manual installation. So there's Jamon.m, app.js. And I should put a screenshot of the native alert pop up. That'd be really cool. Okay. Still making 2 files. Swift file, enable Swift. So I feel like this right here should be also. This should also be kind of in a like its own thing. So let's go to man, I'm just never gonna quit, am I? I'm just gonna continue to do this. Online this year, great conf. Let's fly there, talk about Colo. Oh, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome. Excited to see you resize that Android emulator on the M1. Okay, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. I don't know why that's so funny, but that is funny. Swift example. Okay, I was in the wrong spot. Okay, so Swift example. Let's see here. Details. Summary. Okay. Details. Okay, so man, you know what? I really wish I could just do this. Can I just do this? Because then it would just like tighten all this stuff up. I think I can do that. I don't think that there's any problem with that. That's great. This is great. This is looking really good. It's not bad. Not bad. Okay. So ugly. This whole file's ugly. All right. More README updates. Okay, let's push that up. Let's just take a look. To set up Swift for in your project. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad. All right, yeah, we're in a good spot now. Ignite. I'm going to create a new PR, but it's a work in progress. Adding React Native Colo Loco to Ignite. This adds React Native Colo Loco support to Ignite out of the box. It also enables Swift and hopefully Kotlin as well out of the box. This is a work in progress PR. I'll be adding to it as over the next week or so before it's ready to ship. Adding to it and testing it. Okay. I'm curious, like, so we have that, okay, and then bridging header, we've got some changes to the Xcode proj. We've got this void Colo Loco. Then we do the if Colo Loco, and we do that. Yeah, this is actually a pretty simple change to Ignite, so that's gonna be fun. Very fun. Colo Loco, let's go refresh, and then we have Y. So development dependencies. We could have a little thing in here that is like continue anyway, even if your Git working tree is dirty. So that would be a PR that I would entertain, Ahmed, if you were interested in doing that. Basically like dash no git check or something. Like git check would be false, and you could do no git check. So that would be kind of cool. I like this. That was a really good example there, or I mean suggestion. Usage, put them anywhere near your JavaScript files. Jamon H, Jamon M. Then you just import it. There it goes. And then the Swift example. We do need screenshots, so I'm going to have to add that. Oh, hey, is this working? Yay! It works. It works. It works. It works. It works. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Jamon.java. Nice. So there's the Android example. Native UI components. Is that require native component? Didn't I fix that? Weird. Maybe I did in the other one, but I didn't. Yeah, okay. I need to fix it there too, but that's okay. I'm not going to do it right now. You know what? I'm pretty happy with this. Yeah, I gotta say, I'm pretty happy with this. Thanks, Ahmed. I really appreciate your offer of help. You've been awesome throughout all this. I don't know, like this just makes me really feel good about it. So, hey, thanks for hanging out with me so long today. I streamed. Holy cow! What did I stream? I streamed almost 3.5 hours. So pretty sweet. Appreciate everybody that hung out. We had a good group of people. Did the live unboxing, which was fun. We got a chance to, of course, test this out, work on some Ignite stuff, release some new versions of Colo Loco, did some Swift, did some Objective-C, did some Java, some Groovy. I don't think there was much Ruby. That script worked really well. I'm pretty impressed. The script that we made last time. and it's actually super clean in Ignite itself already. But we need to test it. And then of course, Kotlin's the big kind of like thing hanging out there. Like it's not really working with Kotlin yet. Like to get it working with Kotlin. That'll probably be the focus next time on React Native Live. So yeah, thanks a lot, Derek. Appreciate you hanging out and helping. It's very close to midnight here, says Ahmed. Well, it's time to head to bed, get some rest. But thanks for hanging out with us tonight. And yeah, I will see you all next time. I would raid, but you know what? I don't feel like it. So if you want to go watch someone else, you can. But in the meantime,